Okay, first off, I want to apologize for the lighting situation. I am using natural lighting, so yeah. Yo guys, what's up? It's Val, and today's video is going to be all about uniforms, and I've been saying I would do this video ever since I basically started YouTube, which was like my senior year, and I'm now in my last year of college. And if you know me, you would know that I got rid of my uniform when I had the chance. So once I finished high school, I threw it out, completely forgetting about me wanting to do this video for you all. And I remember saying in my first few videos, being like this video if you want to see how to style uniform video, and that's like my most liked video. So I'm now finally getting to it, and I know I'm kind of late when it comes to back to school videos, but with uniforms, it's really any time of the year really. So I just thought, whatever, let's just do it now, let's just get it over with. And here's my dog. Hi. Hi. But like I said, you guys wanted to see this video, and I've had these notes to do this video ever since I basically started YouTube, so let's just get on into it. Actually, I forgot to say something. Thank you to my friend Dharma, who came over and modeled for me with her uniform. She's one of my really good friends. I met her through online, actually, before we even saw each other in person, which was my first time ever meeting like technically an internet friend. Wait, no, or did I meet Kelsey before then? That was not my first time meeting an internet friend, sorry. But she was one of the first few people who I have met that I knew from the internet, which was amazing, and she did live in my city, so it's not like it was a crazy thing for her to be here. It's just that she lives on the other side of my town. And so if you're a company and you want to find out who modeled the uniform and like my tips, I'll leave Dharma's information in the down bar of what she will let me put down there. I'll put down all of her social media links as well in case you guys want to see more of her. She's actually telling me she's filming this weekend, so maybe she's going to get back into it. I'm going to link her YouTube channel down below as well. Let's just finally get into this. Alright, so the first tip is to coordinate your tops, your cover-ups, and your shoes. It's really technically two tips because I have two different tips for each of these, but I'm now deciding just to mash them up all together. So my friend Dharma came over with her gray top, so it's good for like all in-between type of aspects. But if you have a white polo top and a black polo top like my high school did, you would be able to then coordinate your shoes and your cover-ups with it. For say, I had my friend Dharma put on my flannel, and if you have, for say, a black polo top, the black polo top of flannel and some all black Converse or all black Vans, or just black Vans with white trim, or black Converse with white trim, one of the two would look really good together. It's kind of into the grunge look. You can add a little choker, which is another little tip I have. I'll talk more about that one later on, but like you can totally make it your own style, like, you know, eyeing your cover-ups and your shoes. Just those two things alone can really change your whole look, and making sure that you have the right polo top on depending on what cover-up you're wearing. And I know some schools are really strict about some people wearing cover-ups or not. My school said not to wear them at all, but some teachers let us, some teachers didn't. I actually had one teacher too who would make me put my cover-up in my locker, which was a pain because that teacher was in the porta pack, while my locker at that time was in the building on the second floor. So it was a bit of a haul when I first had her, and she told me, being like, you're not allowed to wear it, I'm going to ask you to put it in your locker. It was a bit of a pain, but you just have to know what teachers allow what. So I would just really say, get to know your teachers and know what they allow and what they won't allow. So going off of that, if you're not into the grunge look at all, you can totally do it your own look. Like I wore my denim top with my white polo top, and I like that look because the white polo top made me look more tan. That's the other thing too. Know which ones physically look good on you. The white one actually made me look really slim for some reason. Like it was a bit tighter. I think I just got one size smaller, but I wore that one a lot because it just made me look more tan, which was really nice during like the spring and like almost summer months, because then it was like, you know, hey, I'm tan when I'm really not. But just know which tops look good on you. Like I said, just make sure you know what your school allows and doesn't allow, because my school was so tough with wearing the polo top underneath this like zip up sweater we had. So just know what you have to do to go along with your school's regulations, because I got coded one time for having my pants rolled up. Not my skirt, my pants. So the second tip, but third tip on my notes is to, like I said, roll up your pants. The one time I got coded, it was because I rolled my pants too far. But the thing is too, everyone else in my whole entire high school had their pants rolled up. And I got coded, or at least like, not coded, but I mean like my principal came by and was like, your pants are rolled up. they're supposed to be pants. And so I was like, okay, I see what you're saying. They're supposed to be pants. Yeah, but it's hot out and these pants are the only pants I own. So I had to roll them down. What I basically did was that I basically had my pants rolled right before my knees. So it was like about around here. Around like this area here. And he told me to roll them back down. And let me tell you one thing. Other people had them up higher. One person had them up to like here or something like that. And I'm just here like, are you serious? People are wearing skirts up their butts and I can see their underwear, which is another tip I have later, but I got credit for that, so anything's possible. Okay, so now the third tip is to, when you are wearing the kilt, like I said before, I can see people's underwear sometimes, and I personally hate it. I know everyone wears it, and I know everyone goes through things like women with their periods, but sometimes I just don't want to see a lady's underwear, or thong, or whatever, and especially if it's a thong, I really don't want to see it. Like, I'm sorry, I just like to have my own stuff separate from everyone else. And that's why I wore Spanx underneath my kilt whenever I did. And I wasn't big on wearing the kilt. I wore it mainly before summer because it was really hot, and yes, the kilt is thick, but you get a breeze up, and that's why I wore the Spanx underneath, because I was able to have a breeze up and not worry about my underwear showing. Or when I was going up the stairs, because like I said before, my school was a 2-level school. It was really nice to not have to worry about some guy looking at my ass. Okay, so the next tip is technically the fourth tip. It's to get the boys' pants from your high school. My school had 2 different types of pants, like the girls' pants and the boys' pants, and I hate how they have it like generalized now, but okay, I'm not even kidding you. When my old phone was literally this thick and just maybe like a bit longer, it couldn't even fit into the girls' pants. I'm sorry, if something this thick can't even fit into my pocket, there's an issue there. There's an issue there, St. Matt's. This is not with you. But basically what I'm saying is that my school's girl pants could not fit a thing in them, while the boys' pants could easily fit a water bottle inside of them. I am sorry, but if that is possible, please go and get the boys' pants. They're so much more comfortable in general, and like I said, you can literally fit a water bottle in the pockets. So yeah, that's just a major tip. But I'm not saying going around walking with the water bottle in your pocket is a good idea, but I'm just saying the difference in sizes of pockets is insane when it comes to the school uniform. So the 5th tip is what I mentioned before, kind of, when I was talking about the grunge look, kind of, when I said about like wearing your choker. This one is basically jewelry. Wear jewelry, make it your own. I know someone who wore hooped earrings every single day, and she looked awesome in them, and she wore heels every day and she looked awesome. So basically just have fun with it. I knew a girl who had her ears pierced quite a bit, and she just wore the simple stuff and she looked really good actually. I was kind of jealous of her before because she was so pretty and I wasn't, or at least I thought I wasn't. She's still pretty. But basically just find what you like. I had the simple earrings as well, but I don't have the simple, like the just normal lobes. I'm actually thinking about getting a few more real soon. But for right now, and at that time, I just had the simple ones in my lobes. I personally liked it. I used to have this necklace I wore every day as well, but I lost it recently and I hate that. But basically just find your own style when it comes to jewelry. Like, you know, you can make it your own, you can make it more feminine, you can make it more classy, you can make it more like grunge, you can make it whatever you want to be. So that is it for hairstyle uniforms. I've had my friend Dharma model for me, like I said before, and I'll have all of her links down below as well. So in case if you're a company and you want to know who modeled everything, I will have her Instagram, her Twitter, and her, I think she lets me, her email and her YouTube channel down below. And I'll leave all my social media links down below as well: Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, everything. I'm more active on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm not really on Facebook that much, but whenever I do post a video, I do go on there and just say like, hey, upload a new video. And yeah, that's really it. I hope you guys like it. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, my blog used to be a quality type of blog where, like, you know, one thing in the center would be like in focus, everything else wouldn't be. I'm kind of going off of that right now, so if you're interested in like getting to know more about me, you can easily send me an ask on Tumblr. I'll totally respond to you. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please tell me. I'd love to hear your opinions. I got a bunch of your opinions when I first started out, but now I'm kind of like losing track of you guys. So I'm hoping by doing this, I can reconnect with you all, and I really want to get back on this. And I know I keep on saying that, and I know I keep on doing this, like, you know, say I'm back, then I leave, and it's just really life. I just have life issues. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it up and subscribe down below if you aren't already, because that'll make me super happy. I will see you guys next time with another new video. Bye now. Oh, wait, I actually forgot to say something. So if you haven't already, check out my old video from last week. It is my Ultra vlog from Ottawa. I'm so excited. I didn't meet anyone, and I know it's kind of like, you know, the main thing people always say, like, you know, in my last video was when I got run over by Liam Payne. I wanted to say that for so long. I finally have. I love this. But I went to both concerts in Ottawa from the On the Road Again tour with One Direction, and it was amazing. I love them so much. If you haven't already, check out my vlog. I put it on this channel mainly because it was so long, and I was just like, okay, I'm not putting this on my vlog channel, I'm putting this on my beauty channel. If you're just always watching me on this channel, you don't know that much about me when it comes to like fans and stuff, so I'm kind of leaning towards putting some stuff on here about that type of things. I will see you guys next week with another new video, hopefully, and yeah, bye now. So appropriate in a schoolgirl outfit.
Loki, One Direction in the background. Why is your dog so relatable? And it hides how short your skirt really is.
Can you please sit down?
Appreciate use of technology, guys. I'm actually lip syncing to Drag Me Down, but it looks like I'm reading this. Oh wait, I'm somewhere in the choker.